So the Anunnaki were a set of 7 or 8 gods who were worshipped by people in the ancient Near East, including the Sumerians, the Babylonians, the Assyrians. They show up in various texts, including the Epic of Gilgamesh, which was the very first epic story ever written that we know about. And they were associated with the creation myths, later became associated with the underworld. And like all gods, there is no evidence that they actually existed in the flesh. Just like there are writings mentioning Zeus and Athena, for example, but they never existed either. So the idea that the Anunnaki are an advanced civilization, extraterrestrial, that they came to Earth to breed with humans and help them build pyramids and so forth, these are modern ideas that were advanced by basically crank authors like Zecharia Sitchin, who was inspired by Robert Howard, who was a science fiction writer writing in the 1920s for basically pulp fiction magazines, science fiction magazines. He is the author of the Conan the Barbarian series, and he first advanced these ideas of shape-shifting reptilian lizard people that was picked up by David Icke, who also wrote about the Anunnaki, and he appropriated all this information and gave it a kind of a dark twist. And Icke's twist is specifically anti-Semitic and white supremacist, you could argue. In fact, I will argue in an upcoming video, which will be another reply to a comment on my Bashar video. So Bashar is into all this nonsense as well. So these ideas that I've just been talking about are pseudoscientific. They are not supported by any archaeological evidence. So in order to believe them, you do have to believe in a conspiracy theory, namely the idea that all archaeologists across the planet are conspiring to keep this information hidden from normal people. On top of that, many of these conspiracy theories about advanced ancient aliens are implicitly racist. This is not to say that this is the case with My Name's Original, but there's a fundamental idea that these ancient civilizations of essentially black and brown people could not have been so intelligent as to build things like the pyramids. And unfortunately, people like David Icke explicitly connect these ancient aliens with the Aryans, which is to say white people. So if believing in science makes me arrogant, then I suppose I am guilty as charged. However, I have to say that I am not especially afraid of having my reality shattered. I have had it shattered many times before, but not by this guy.